This was my first experience with a leadership development program and a very unique one. It has taught me so much. The LDP Cohort 2, the 20 people that were a part of this cohort, are such brilliant individuals, every single one of them. And all the projects that we were a part of together in various different groups, we are so entrenched in those projects now. I think we've become part of a family. And once you're part of a family, you never get away from that. So we will always be LDP Cohort 2.
What makes this program different from others is the participants, number one, are truly our future leaders. And secondly, the program itself is designed for practical solutions to help us be a better company. So what comes out of the program isn't just leadership development, but it's also helping the company be better.
Yeah, this program, it just brings together so many of the tools that you are going to need as a future leader, whether it's some of the soft skills, thinking about presentation or leading teams. You get a lot of that, and you get technical skills through the Harvard Business School courses, thinking about finance and strategy and some of those more hard skills. I think this program just pulls it all together and positions you just amazingly for what you'll do in the future as a leader.
I think one of the most important things about this is the exposure to different opportunities at the company. You're exposed to not only your current track, but also it might be finance, it might be operations, it might be sales. And that opens up people's eyes to maybe even an opportunity that they have not thought of in the past. The leadership side of it would be, how can you transfer that knowledge that you've learned to other areas of the business?
One new method that I am looking to implement after graduation, and this goes back to having this better network of individuals, this community of future leaders, to be able to create better communication within the team to then work together as we gain or meet new heights for the future.
We complete a coursework, but it's really the beginning of a journey for most of these people for their life, their career, whether they're with us for the rest of their career or wherever. It's a development that we're celebrating an endpoint of that, but it's really the beginning of the next steps of changing the organization and the evolution of the company.
In the last company that I worked for, they had an LDP program. This one I got a lot more out of because the leadership team was much more involved in the last one.
We do like a dozen complex initiatives at a time. And so I'm driving that change from my level, but having all of these people out in the areas driving that change as well and implementing those management principles that they learned during the program is going to help accelerate that change.
Learning how to work with so many different people and different groups. I have never participated in anything like this. It's been an amazing experience.
So I think for me, the thing I'm going to implement after graduation is continuing our special project that we worked on. We spent months working on this project, getting to a final conclusion, but now we're going to carry it on, implement it with the entire country so we can see those results that we saw in one area all across the country.
I've done leadership training, is what they've called it. This was the first time I've ever done a leadership development program, so much more in depth and actually much more valuable. Opens up your eyes into what's possible and what's going on throughout the company.
You learn a lot about the company and about what the company's goals are. And so I think that it really does poise these guys for doing a lot for the company in the future.